This is Jermaine reporting for the Pound for Pound Boxing Show. I'm joined alongside Ellie Scotney. How you doing?
I'm all good. How are you?
I'm brilliant. I'm brilliant. Thanks for taking the time to join me today.
No worries. It's been a while. We've been trying to get this sorted since I bloody last boxed.
So, yeah, we're finally here. We're finally here. First of all, I want to say congratulations. Obviously, you just basically joined with up with Shane McGuigan. Now you're officially your trainer. I want to ask you, how did that first come about, and how's it been working with Shane so far?
Yeah, so obviously, as everyone's aware, I left at the booth, and I was just looking for a new setup. And even from when I started the pro, I've always looked at Shane's setup and really liked how he worked. So Eddie kind of matched it as well. So I went down there for a week, and then he said come back for another. And I made my mind up within a couple of days, to be honest.
Brilliant, brilliant. Obviously, Shane's got a few great fighters or UK fighters. Obviously, you've got lots of Lawrence Okoli, Chris Billen-Smith, Martin Fowler, list goes on. What's it like being in a gym with these guys?
Oh, it's great. You know, they're a great bunch, and everyone buzzes off each other, and it's just an atmosphere where you love what you're doing, and you know everyone pushes each other, and everyone wants what's best. So yeah, I'm blessed, to be honest with you.
Brilliant, brilliant. Has any been any news of when your next going to be up? Was that going to be
coming up? The end of the month. Dylan Whyte's bill.
Brilliant, brilliant. I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be a great night of boxing. You're going to obviously the main event with Dylan is going to be always going to be a fantastic fight.
He's never really in the boring one, is he? To be honest.
No, he's not. He's not at all. Let's talk a bit about your last outing against Mailys Gangloff. You beat her points. Tough fighter. Obviously, she proved last time out against Ebanie Bridges. How did you rate your performance that night? And how happy was you with the win?
I didn't rate my performance massively because there was a lot that kind of went on in camp, but you know, I got it done on the night, and she was game. She was tough. I showed that I can box on the back foot, but yeah, no, it was a good learning experience, a valuable 6 rounds that are gonna, you know, stand me in good stead for what's to come.
Yeah. Obviously, Mailys fought Ebanie Bridges recently. Yeah. Controversial defeat she got on by the judges' scorecards. I want to ask you. Obviously, you tweeted not too long after the fight. You sounded like you probably thought it should have went the other way. Why was that?
Yeah, I did. I believe Mailys took it on the second half of the fight, and yeah, I thought she won the fight. To be honest with you.
Judging by that performance, if you could be given an opportunity to fight Ebanie Bridges sometime next year, would you take that fight?
In a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. It's a fight, you know, domestically. The scene's buzzing, and that's a fight I'd love to have.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, we're going to talk about the potential fights that could happen for you as well. Not just Ebanie Bridges, but the likes of Shannon Courtenay, who recently just lost her world title. You've got likes of Skelly who's going to be fighting recently for series doing for a title, and pro debut Ebanie Jones, who made a pro debut a couple of weeks ago. So if you could potentially fight one of these sometime in the future, which of these opponents would you pick?
All of them. You know, it's the domestic scene, and I think that's what boxing's about. And yeah, all those fights appeal to me, to be honest with you.
Particularly pick one if one of them win a title, would you?
Yeah, you know, Shannon obviously had the title, so that's the fight everyone wants. But the hands have changed. But no, that's a fight I'd love to have, title or no title.
Let's talk about Shannon. Obviously, she lost her title, WBA world title on a skills on the weekend. What do you make of the situation on that? Obviously, coming in overweight and being stripped of a title, and then later on going on to lose the fight.
Yeah, you know, she obviously has reasons for what's gone on camp. Not many people probably know. She knows herself, but you know, you got to give Jamie Mitchell a lot of credit. You know, her story is amazing, and she put on a performance and won the fight clearly. So, yeah, you got to give credit where it's due.
And if the rematch was to happen, can you see it going the same way, or could you see Shannon reclaiming the world title?
Do you know what? I think it's one of those fights, you know, I don't know, it could go one way, it could go the other, but Jamie, you know, she's got a mindset where whatever someone's going to bring, she's ready, isn't she? So, yeah, it's just one of those things.
Obviously, we got some news today as well coming out. Terry Harper's going to be
it's a great fight.
A WBC and IBO super featherweight title against Alicia Baumgardner.
Yeah.
Have you seen much of Alicia?
Do you know what? On Twitter, she always pops up on my feed, and she's always sparring the boys, and she puts a lot of stuff. Like she's fiery, and it's a great fight. Fair play for Terry. You know, coming back off an injury and taking a fight. That's a good fight for women's boxing. I'm really looking forward to it. And Ravens on the card as well. So
Yeah,
no, I'm definitely going to be there. CBS, it's a good card.
Yeah, it is. It really is a good card. It really is. I'm looking forward to that as well. It's always great cards with Eddie and Matchroom and Dazn as well. Always. So we're always looking forward to that as fans.
Hopefully the subscription don't go up no more.
A lot of people have been saying that.
I'm getting a stream if it does.
I'm sure. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully it won't. But yeah, I'm sure it'll be worth it anyway if it does go up.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you a bit about the weekend. Smith, Fowler. Obviously, your stablemate Fowler.
Yeah.
I'll talk about the main event. Obviously, Fowler was stopped in the fight. Yeah. How do you rate his performance in the first couple of rounds? And was you a bit disappointed that he didn't get to go the later rounds? And with
I was gutted for Fowler. You know, we've all seen what he can do in the gym, but you know, Smith's a world-class fighter, and his family they're very classy people, and he got it right in the night. But I think Fowler started very, very well, and he was I think he had him hurt in the beginning of the fight, but you know, the experience and Smith come through. But it's just one of those things where Fowler will come back and rebuild, and I think Liam Smith will go back and hopefully get another chance at a world level. But you know, Fowler's just dipping his foot into what he's capable of, and you know, I feel like everyone will kind of see that soon. So I was gutted for him, but I know once he rebuilds it's going to be special.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to rebuild on the Shane. Fantastic trainer, and obviously he's only 25 as well. He's very people still forget that
he's 30, isn't he?
Oh, my bad,
though. It's a compliment.
Well, yeah. Well, you tell him that.
You got to do your research.
No. Obviously, he's been. Obviously, he's still got a lot of potential. We've seen that.
He's only. I think what was that? I'm not even sure how many fights he's had. Is he 16 or something?
Yeah.
So you know, Liam Smith's he's world class, and it's just that fight. You know, he took the chance, and it was just one of those things. But I think he put a great account of himself, and yeah, once he rebuilds, it's going to be big.
Yeah. Obviously, there's still lots of cheesemen out there. Hamza Shiraz,
Troy
Williamson as well.
Troy put in a wow. I was there live, and that stoppage was all crazy.
Yeah, it's no mean feat getting Ted out there. Ted's always
wow.
tough,
you know, I hope he gets a massive bonus. He's never in a boring fight. Now he don't look 25. So he's tough as old boots, Ted, and he's give us great nights of boxing. So us as fans are very grateful for him. He's a fantastic fighter. Yeah,
he is. He is a nice guy as well.
Very.
Yeah. Let's talk a bit about another fight happened, and obviously the main event, not the main event, but the massive fight on the weekend between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, the trilogy. Yeah. Did you stay out for that fight, and how did you rate the fight?
I didn't stay out. We were driving back from Liverpool the next day, so I was in bed. It was. I don't think you're going to see heavyweight fights that deliver like that did. It just blew your mind. I watched it back the next day, and I wish I stayed up. Fury's one of them. If you don't knock him out clean cold, then I can't see anyone beating him. Yeah,
I'm the same. I can't see anyone beating him. He's such a superstar. I mean, the way he boxes is unreal.
You know, his mental strength as well. It's crazy. He's he's special.
Yeah, he is special. I mean, obviously being dropped twice in that fight, you probably thought, wow, you couldn't see him coming back, and then he just got a second wind. And
his character's impressive.
Can you see him? Who can you see him fight next? Can you see the Dillian Whyte fight? Obviously, Dillian Whyte gets through.
I can't. Wallin. I can't. What do you think?
Obviously, he's talked about Usyk. I can't see that fight happening unless Joshua takes step aside money. I can't see that fight happening.
Do you know what? I think more interested in seeing Fury AJ.
I would love to see that. Obviously,
regardless of
the belts. Yeah, I mean, if
regardless of the belts, it's just a fight that I hope we're not, as boxing fans, are not robbed of. Do you know that one that should have or would have happened, and then ever exhibition in like 40 years or something?
Yeah,
I'd still pay the money, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure they will get it on sooner or later. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I want to ask you, can you see what do you think is going to be next for Deontay Wilder? Can you see him fighting again and being involved in some of these big fights as well?
Do you know what? I think he showed a lot of people on Saturday that wow, you can't fault him. You know, he's fought the best of the best. That's what I see it as, and I'd still like to see him against all of them, and I'd give him a good chance of beating all of them. So that's not the end of the road for him. Yeah. I think he's really, probably gained more fans in what he's shown everyone.
Yeah, he was tough. No one expected him to go that late into the fight, into the 11th
No,
round.
I didn't. I
didn't expect him to do that, and he was actually in very much in the fight up until
yeah,
11th
without
round.
a doubt. I think it was the best of all the 3 fights. So
100%.
you can't fault him. You know, he gave everything in there, and it just wasn't enough. But no, I'd give him a chance at everyone. He holds that power that he carries through, and he's shown that.
Yeah, 100%. I'll talk to you a bit about a sparring partner who's going to be making their pro debut. You know very well, and that's Louise Orton.
Oh, bless her. I feel so sorry for her. She's for someone. Have you ever spoken to her? Or?
Yeah, we've interviewed her numerous times, and was actually supposed to be at some of her fights. Some of her fights, obviously, they kept getting cancelled. You got a feel for her. You really do.
She's a great person as well. Like away from the boxing, like take everything aside. She's got such a clean heart, and you know, someone that needs a breakaway, and she's the person. So I'm praying, you know, she finally gets to make that ring walk, because when she does, it's going to be, you know, that it's going to be all guns go. She's a fantastic talent and a really good person. So yeah, I've got my fingers crossed.
Yeah, brilliant. Before I let you go, I want to ask you, have you got a message for your fans who could be tuning in to watch you on the 30th of October?
A message to my mum, probably to turn my broccoli off. She's cooking at the minute. No, just, you know, it's been a while and it's a new setup, and yeah, I just hope that I can show you something I haven't shown yet. So yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Ellie, thanks for your time.
Oh, thank you.
Pleasure. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the 30th of October.
Thank you very much. You take care.
Brilliant. Thank you now. Bye-bye.
Thank you.